Hello, it's Julia
and Paula,
and we're gonna continue watching Game of Thrones, and now it's episode 6, and because we're watching these both together, we don't think there's a need for recaps, for her at least. So let's do this.
Anyone wants ice cream?
Let's see if the Eerie appears again.
Yeah, it's there. I like the machinery.
It looks steampunk.
Steampunk, right?
I just remembered. They did one very similar to this with Wolfis.
Yes!
Yeah!
Wolfis.
Wolfis is where we study at university. They made one with the campus.
Do you know what are those rings?
It's something sciencey, but I don't know what it is. It's something like a magnetized glass.
Ah, cool. Oops. Hello. He just woke up from the...
Hell, that counts me.
Oh, well, both of you shut your mouths.
I should wear the armor and the cap.
Good.
I'm not condemning, but I'm not supporting.
It's like a badge of honor.
Words in silence will honor you again.
Did you understand?
It's like, shut up.
Or I'll do it again.
That's a very drunk way to deal with problems.
Yeah.
Let's hit her.
What about Jaime Lannister?
He can do nothing.
Jaime? Half a kingdom in debt to his bloody father.
Yeah.
I never loved my brothers. Sad thing for a man to admit, but it's true. You were the brother I chose.
Oh.
The girl will die, and I'll hear no more of it. Put on the bench, and if you ever take it off again, I swear to the mother I'll pin the damn thing on Jaime Lannister.
No. That thing is a kind of weapon too. You can like stab someone.
That's true.
Eggs! Is she going to place that thing in the ashes?
Fire.
I think it's dead. But not. It's not going to break it, right?
It's like stone, so no. It just get heated up.
Why would you want dragons?
Why wouldn't you want dragons?
I don't know, like... No birds! Oh my god.
You're hurt.
She deals well with fire? Something?
Maybe.
Another dream? That was his training ground.
Yeah. And he's going to the same place again.
So fake. The weird thing in the forehead. Everybody wakes him up when he's dreaming.
It's your duty to represent your house when your father can't.
It's not your duty, because it's not your house. This one.
Oops.
Oh no. It's not my house.
Yeah. But still, I don't like war, so I'm with the Rob guy. Oops. Where's his dog?
They didn't bring...
Piss on Mount Raider. And piss on the north. We're going as far south as south goes. Ain't no White Walkers down in Dawn. Drop the knife. Let him go on and let you live.
His first real day? Oh, we didn't need to see that. Where's the arrow guy? Yay, arrow guy.
Yeah. Peon.
Bye.
They just ruined his new
Soft
saddle.
little lad. Have You lost your mind. What have you missed? He would have killed you and cut Bran's throat. Wasn't the right? To what? To save your brother's life? It was the only thing to do, so I did it.
It's Thones again.
We'll keep her alive.
Thones?
Really? From Harry Potter, the one that we saw yesterday on
Oh.
Black Mirror. She
Oh
looks
no! Crazy! You're going to fall.
not 90 degrees. The floor, it's like an angle.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like
So you shouldn't
weird
see. Yeah.
jump. Oh yes.
Yeah. She caught it this time.
Yes.
Your father's hurt.
You need to
I
protect
care
him.
what stupid little thoughts.
You are troubled. Good. Trouble is the perfect time to train. You're not here. You're with your trouble. If you're with your trouble when fighting happens. More trouble for you. There is only one God. And his name is death. And there is only one thing we say to death. Not today.
What? You. Why is she eating this? She's going to eat everything.
Doesn't eat it all.
It's worse than sushi.
They're talking about her son, the unborn son. They're saying that her son is gonna be like,
Ah, like out of that.
yeah.
She's throwing it at him. No. Come on. Up. You can do it. Here. Now she throws everything over him.
Truly is a queen today.
Uh-oh. What's he doing? No! He's stealing!
You can go. You can't have the eggs. You swore an oath to me. Does loyalty mean nothing to you? It means everything to me. And yet here you stand. And yet here I stand.
Why did he do that?
Do what?
Like stand in the front of the...
He doesn't. His loyalty has changed to Daenerys.
Ah, I see.
It's an abstract
He's
concept.
going to try to win him.
When they captured me, they took my purse. You are free. I'll be free.
Go free. You're a weird child.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not particularly good at violence, but I'm good at convincing others to do violence for me. When I was 7, I saw a servant girl bathing in the river. I stole her robe. She was forced to return to the castle, naked and in tears. I closed my eyes. I could still see her tits bouncing.
No, what's her talking?
When I was 10, I stuffed my uncle's boots with goat shit. Confronted with my crime, I blamed the squire. Poor boy was flogged. I escaped justice. When I was 12, I milked my eel into a pot of turtle stew. I flogged the one-eyed snake, skinned my sausage. I made the bald man cry. Into the turtle stew, which I do believe my sister ate at least I hope she did. I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
What happened next?
Think you're... Lord Tyrion, you were accused of hiring a man to slay my son Bran in his bed, and of conspiring to murder my sister's husband, Lord John Arryn, the Hand of the King.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I don't know anything about all that.
I am accused and demand a trial.
If you're tried and found guilty, then by the King's own laws you will pay with your life. We have no executioner in the Erie. Life is more elegant here.
Oops.
My son will listen to whatever you have to say and you will hear his judgment.
What? It's a judgment of a
By one
weird
door or
girl.
the other.
Weird kid.
Brother Lord Robin.
He's the
I
Lord.
demand a trial by combat.
Ah!
Savannah, you're quiet. Did you want to avenge my husband?
All my heart, lady. But the Emperor's not my sides. Shameful to slaughter such a man and call it justice.
Agreed.
Trial by
I demand a champion. I name my brother, Jaime Lannister.
The Kingslayer is hundreds of miles from here.
Send a raven before him. I'm happy to wait.
The trial will be today.
Do I have a volunteer?
Oh. He's asking too much.
I'll stand for the dwarf.
Who?
He's the one that was in the tavern that came together.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Back in our day, you weren't a real man until you'd fucked one girl from each of the 7 kingdoms and the Riverlands. We used to call it making the eight.
Those were Stacey's action. The ones where half of Westeros thought the other half of millions died, or before that. When the mad king slaughtered women and babies because the voices in his head told him they deserved it. Or way before that, when dragons burned whole cities to the ground.
Easy, boy. You might be my brother, but you're speaking to the king.
I suppose it was all rather heroic. If you were drunk enough and had some poor Riverlands water shove your prick inside and make that hate. More wine, Reverse.
Give me that. All the bottle.
They burned most everything in the Riverlands. Our fields, our granaries.
Whoa, he's king for a while.
For common,
So he comes back from the hunt.
they weren't thieves. They didn't steal nothing. They even left something behind, Your Grace.
Heads.
Ooh, fish.
Fish.
Fish, citizen of House Tully. Isn't that your wife's house? Leading them, all by foot. And any man I've ever met saw him cut the blacksmith in two. Saw him take the head off a horse with a single swing of his sword.
Describing Sir Gregor Clegane.
Why should Sir Gregor turn brigand? The man is an anointed knight.
I've heard him called Tywin Lannister's mad dog. I'm sure you have as well. Can you think of any reason the Lannisters might possibly have for being angry with your wife?
If the Lannisters were to order a attack
No,
on
right?
under the
Beric Dondarrion. You shall have the command. Assemble 100 men and ride to Sir Gregor's keep.
As you command.
I charge you to bring the king's justice to the false knight Gregor Clegane and all those who shared in his crimes. I denounce him and attaint him. I strip him of all ranks and titles, of all lands and holdings, and sentence him to death. Send a raven to Casterly Rock. Inform Tywin Lannister that he has been summoned to court to answer for the crimes of his bannermen. He will arrive within the fortnight, will be branded an enemy of the crown and a traitor to the realm.
The other guy was like, right. Well done, or something like that.
Gold wins wars, not soldiers.
How come Robert is king, not Tywin Lannister?
No shield. No! No, no! Don't do that! The guy's helping! Yay! He's using his environment. Oh, yeah.
Yes!
It's like soccer. No shield now. Goodbye. Die. And go through. Oh! Yeah, I thought so. He's going to earn lots of money for that.
Fight with honor.
What?
No. He did.
And he chose to earn lots of money. The guy was so happy.
I come from a very small village.
I just realised I didn't care.
Oh!
Except her.
What a bitch.
Yeah, she's happy, but not forever, I think.
Will you forgive me for my rudeness?
There's nothing to forgive.
He's lying. No! No! He's
If
lying!
it wasn't Joffrey, this would be very sweet.
Yes, he's lying! He's lying, no!
Good to miss you!
She's not wearing underwear!
Please, Father, please don't.
You can't.
Oh, his mother asked him to do that.
Seven hands.
When you're old enough, I'll make you a match with someone who's worthy of you. Someone who's brave, gentle, and strong.
I don't want someone brave and gentle and strong. I want him.
No! You shouldn't!
The golden lion, and I'll give him sons with beautiful blonde hair.
The lion's not a sigil, idiot. He's a stag like his father.
He's not. He's nothing like that old drunk king.
What did mean?
I think something's going to happen to him because of this boat.
Lord Boris Baratheon, black of hair.
Everyone is black.
Axel Baratheon, black of hair. Lionel Baratheon, black of hair. Stefan Baratheon, black of hair. Robert Baratheon, black of hair. Joffrey Baratheon, golden haired.
Oops. I know.
See?
I know.
See?
I know. It's it. Joffrey's not the king's son. None of the children are king's son. Children. Oops. He's drunk.
Yes.
Oops. Something's going to happen to him. There's a sword in his side.
Carl Burger!
No! Crazy!
Says there is a place for you. Back there.
That's no place for a king.
You are no king.
Keep away from me.
Viserys, please.
Oops.
Yes.
But I can.
Oops, there's the child.
I want what I came for. I want the crown he promised me. He bought you, but he never paid for you. Tell him I want what was bargained for, or I'm taking you back. He can keep the baby. I'll cut it out and leave it for him.
He says yes. You shall have a golden crown that men shall tremble to behold.
Something's going to happen to him now.
That was all I wanted. What was promised?
Goodbye.
Oh!
No! You cannot touch me. I'm the dragon. I'm the dragon. I want my crown.
Somebody else put it.
Oops.
Look away, Khaleesi.
No.
My God, they're going to throw that on him.
Danny,
Don't tell them. Make them.
She tried a lot for you. So well, there's no blood like this way. Bye.
Crown for king.
Yes, bye. Well,
Khaleesi.
he doesn't have ways to
Fire cannot kill the dragon.
Yes.
Sorry, go on.
He cannot kill. He cannot deal with fire like
She can. Exactly. That's what she was saying. And so the name of this episode is A Golden Crown.
Oh.
Because there's two golden crowns. There's this, obviously, and we see that black hair,
They
golden
go
hair.
together. Oh.
So let's talk about this episode, which is one of my favorites from this season. So the first main thing we see is Ned waking up.
Finally, for him.
Finally.
I mean, it seems like it's passed some time.
Yeah, it did. And so the first people he sees are Cersei, Robert, the king. And what happens?
Fight between themselves, and the king slaps her because she's telling lies as always.
Yeah, she's like, oh, aren't you gonna do anything to him?
No,
like as if she was innocent.
And then she's saying that Ned's walking away from the brothel.
The brothel, yeah, drunk and
then
yeah, as if he used the brothel.
yes, and Robert didn't buy that because
of
he knows that that Ned wouldn't do that. So
yeah, of course. And so Robert basically forces Ned to be Hand of the King again. So.
Yes. Or it's you, or it's the jerk Lannister.
Yeah, so he's back to that position, but now, but he tells Ned that he's going to a hunt. So while he's off to the hunt, Ned has to stay and be king. Yeah. And then we go and see Daenerys, and she's
eating.
No, wait. Before.
Oh, the
dragon.
egg.
Yeah, she takes the dragon eggs and puts it on the fire. But then when she goes to take it off,
her
servant
appears and, oh my god, you're going to burn your hands. And then she burns her hands.
And Daenerys doesn't burn
Yes.
at all. Do you think anything of that?
Yes, mostly connected to the ending with the gold
crown.
I think because she said in the ending that fire can't hurt people from her family.
No,
like the
a
true
real dragon.
Yeah, the true
lineage.
The true lineage of her family.
Mm-hmm.
And then her brother can't stand the heat of the gold dyes, but she can touch the fire and be fine.
And
so
one of the first scenes we see her, you dismiss, is in the first episode. She goes into the hot bath.
Hot bath. Oh, cool. That's why.
So it's like the foreshadowing.
Burn.
And then she has a high tolerance to heat, so we see. And so she doesn't burn the hands, and then we go to Bran got his new saddle.
Mm-hmm.
So he's very happy walking him out, and then his brother Rob is talking to the Theon Greyjoy, and Theon thinks because the Lannisters attacked his father
that there should be a war between the Starks and the Lannisters.
Mm-hmm.
But Rob was like, no.
And I saw that even though you agreed with Theon in parts of like they have to protect and stuff, you don't agree there should be war.
Yes.
So then they noticed that Bran is gone, and we see that the people who attacked Bran,
Mm-hmm.
they wanted his clothes. They were going south. They were wildlings.
Oh,
They were wildlings that got somehow they got
in
from
this
the wall.
side,
Yeah, this side, and that's why they were saying they want to go south.
Because they're running from
No.
the things
Yeah, the White
that
Walkers.
are there.
They even mentioned the White Walkers, and so one of the other things that they mention is someone called Mance Raider. Maybe, well, I won't explain, but maybe you remember later on Mance Raider.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going south, but then Rob appears, kills most of them except that one guy and the woman.
Mm-hmm.
And Fionn,
You
were waiting for.
Yeah.
You were like, where is the?
Yes, because I knew that in that situation, the other guy would come back and kill the man holding the little boy.
In the books, I think it's very similar, but the wolves were there and they did kill some of the fruit of like.
Maybe they didn't want to spend money.
Exactly, that's what I think as well. And Fionn saves Bran, but they take the woman back. The woman begs for her life, and Rob lets her live.
Yeah.
And this woman, like I said, she's Tonks from Harry Potter. She doesn't. We saw an episode of Black Mirror yesterday that she appeared. She doesn't look at all in this episode like the last one.
Not
like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday she was very pretty, and today is no. And so then the next scene we see is Arya with Cyril, and he's talking about there's only one God.
Oh, death.
Yeah, and what do we say to death?
Oh, wait, I'm lost. Sorry.
He
I
says
forgot.
something. God is death, and there's only one thing you say to death.
Not today.
Exactly. So
Cool.
I really like Cyril's phrases. He has everything he says there's a meaning.
Yes, it's not like he's fighting with someone. He can't talk to people and convince them because he's always right. It's cool. And I like his character.
Yeah.
That he's like this old man that teaches people, but not old. He's just the man that teaches people.
And then we see the thing that you said about the heart.
That was
the horse heart.
nasty.
She had to eat a hole so that she could prove to them it's like a tradition.
That she's strong enough to bear their children.
Exactly. And it was made of gummy bear.
Oh!
Yeah. But she said that it was like so much sweetness and gumminess that in the end, when she almost froze up, it's a real reaction.
Oh my god, it was like, ugh.
Exactly, too much.
I don't want to eat this anymore. Probably she stepped away from
the
sweets.
scene.
Gummy bears.
Yeah, she didn't eat gummy bears. Maybe, probably. But at least it's not a real horse heart.
Yes.
Better to be gummy bears.
No, maybe they could like make it to be cow's heart instead of horse, but still it would be nasty.
Yeah, but they did a horse heart because they like horses.
No, I mean for substitute.
Yeah, of course. But even if it was a horse heart, nobody eats horses' hearts. Or we Brazilians eat chicken heart.
Chicken heart, yeah.
It's very common, but it's like this size. It's not this size. So, and it's not raw. That one was supposed to be raw.
Yeah.
So she managed, and then she says the name. So what they were saying that her son would be the call of all calls, which would be the king,
greatest,
the stallion that mounts the world. Is the greatest call that will unite. Because what is a Khalasar? Khalasar is all of the number of people who follows one call. But there's loads of Khalasars following different calls. So
he would be the king of all
of them. Yeah, and he would bring all of the Khalasars together. And so they think he's gonna be a very, very big,
Strong.
strong and great warrior. And then we see Tyrion. He's still in the prison. He almost falls off.
Yeah, and he was like,
And
no!
I wasn't even paying attention. I just hear you scream like, no! That was cool. And he's very good at talking to people. So even with Mord, who is kind of slow, that guy in the cell, he gets to convince him to send the message that he wants to confess.
To the queen from the castle.
So when he goes to confess, we see that he's not really confessing to what we think he was going to confess, and he says lots of horrible things. And
but the little boy, I like it. It's
he liked it.
The weird little
it's like
boy.
Continue. But he demands for a trial, and the sister, Kat's sister, says he can have a trial, but her son is the judge. You know why the son?
Because he's the son of her husband and ruler of the castle.
Exactly, because even though he's small, he's the lord of the place. So that's why he gets to but we see that he's not going to judge him.
Yeah, it's more like her mother, his mother.
Like, see the small men fly. And so he demands a trial by combat, which is basically I'll let the gods decide if I'm innocent or guilty. So you can fight with someone, like the person who's accusing you, but you can also have champions.
People to fight for you.
So that's what they already showed us. So each one had a champion. And Bronn is the guy who volunteered to be for Tyrion. He was the one in the tavern who accepted Tyrion's gold to take his room before they saw Catelyn, and he traveled with them not because he's loyal to Catelyn. He traveled together because he's a sellsword. So he thought that maybe helping Catelyn, he would receive money.
More money,
Yeah, so in the book they explain about it. So that's why when he's there, he volunteers for Tyrion, because he knows Tyrion has much.
Would pay him very well.
Yeah, and his sellsword, that's what I said. Sellsword is someone who sells their ability to fight. So they have experience. That's why he was like, I can do this.
I can win.
Yeah. And in the book explains better because he doesn't have any armor on, while the other guys has loads. So he used
the environment,
and also he waited for the other guy to be tired.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And so another reactor said, there's a phrase in English that's brains and brawn. Brawn normally means like fighting, strength, exactly. So it's very interesting because brains, Tyrion, and brawn. So
cool.
Yeah, I like that observation there. Maybe the author, George R. R. Martin, thought of that. And so, and then we see the king is on his hunt, he's drinking, and then Renly like tells all the truth to his face. Like, because he was making fun of Renly a little bit because he has balls and masquerades. So he decided to, Renly is the little brother, to like say of all the wrong things.
Yes, he was more like the little brother was saying that all the time people had wars in their lives, and more or less now would be the time to bring peace for everyone. But his brother was wanting another war, so it's going to be in this endless cycle.
And he always, like, Robert always is talking about, oh, the wars, like, as if it was a good thing to have wars. So he was judging that. And then we see that Ned is on the throne. He's on the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
And he's the first people that we see talking to him are farmers or something that they're telling that all of their lands and people there were killed and set on fire
by some guy that fits in the
description
of the mountain.
Yeah, and one thing the little finger says is that the mountain is Tywin Lannister's mad dog, which is like the hound is loyal to the, like you said, hound is dog is loyal to the king. The mountain is loyal to Tywin Lannister, and Tywin Lannister is the king of Jaime, Cersei, and
cool.
He is the Lord Lannister.
Yeah, so he was to be responsible for the actions of his hound.
Yeah.
So Stark decided to call him.
Yeah, and if he doesn't
make him a criminal or something.
Yeah, if he doesn't appear, because do you get why though? Because even though they, like the man said, there was no banners or anything. Even though if it was Tywin's men going there killing people, random people, because to get revenge on the Starks, it's against the king's law exactly, because you're killing loads of people. So that's why he said, like, go, you come or you're a traitor to the realm. But it's a very bold move, because Tywin Lannister is the King Lannister. He's the richest person in Westeros.
Place. Yes. But they are making very bad choices. Starks. the father Stark, Ned, decided to call as a criminal.
Yeah.
The leader of the jerks.
Jerking.
His wife decided to get as prisoner the son
of the
yes, Tyrion.
Yeah.
And then his children are listening to the things that they shouldn't be listening.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And poor girl, but Sansa is going to nowhere with that.
And then we have this really cute scene of Joffrey being, oh, I love you, and you will have children, and you'll be my queen, and blah, blah. And it's like, if this could be, if you pretend that you believe him, it's a very, very cute scene. But you know it's like, why?
Something's going to happen there.
And she's in love. And then
love blinds people.
And before that she was being very bitchy to her, Septa, to the
like
very rude.
His jerkness is passing to her.
Exactly. So Ned decided, this is the thing you were trying to say then and I didn't understand. So Ned was deciding that he should take, because he made such a bold move, that he should take the daughters back to King's Landing, just in case, for their safety. And Arya didn't want, because she didn't want to stop having lessons with Ciri. And Sansa doesn't want, because she wants to marry Joffrey. And you said something like, oh, that's the Cersei told.
Yes, I think that happened.
But what? I didn't
Cersei didn't want them to leave.
Okay.
So she might have talked her son to go and apologize and be sweet. So at least Sansa wouldn't want to go out, and she can be a very, very good hostage as well.
Exactly. I was thinking prisoner. And so yes, I agree with you. And so, but when he's talking to his daughters, he realizes that Sansa keeps telling him that he's nothing like his father, Joffrey. Joffrey is nothing like his father. And then Arya says, oh, he's a stag. He just realizes from the daughters that something is wrong.
Joffrey. And yes, I know what's wrong with him.
So he goes to the book and he sees that all of the Baratheons had black hair.
Mhm.
And all of the bastards have black hair. And Cersei's only son
Yeah.
that didn't survive had black hair. Joffrey and
The other children, all of the other children doesn't
have black
have
hair.
black hair.
And what does that mean?
That means that it says Cersei had children with her brother. Because that's the only way that because they don't show us her relationship with other
people.
guys.
Yeah, she's not
Just her brother
exactly.
and her husband, more or less. Because if she had a small child with black hair that died, at least one time she had a relationship with
him.
So
Yes.
no,
That's what do you think about that?
I don't think it's a good thing for the king.
No, not
because
at all.
there's no
heirs
for him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, there's bastards, but bastards aren't.
Yes.
But that's why Jon Arryn was going after the bastards, because they were like the heirs, and to find out about all of this, and so basically that's why Jon Arryn was looking, because he found out the same truth.
Oh my God! No.
And now Ned found out the same truth.
And we found out. Everyone found out.
Not everyone yet. And also, he, except for the bastards, let me remember. Jamie, when Raphael said Jerk Jr. the first time, he told me he accidentally said it. Because he thought maybe you would figure out, because he said Jerk Jr., that Joffrey was Jamie's son.
No, because...
Yeah, because he's like the nephew, so it could be Junior because he's smaller. Like, not smaller, but younger. But also...
But that's why he's so liar and jerk and everything, because his true parents are like that. So.
Exactly. It all makes sense now.
All makes sense now.
And he's an incest baby as well.
Yes, because
they all are.
No, I mean, I don't know if it was you who said it, but I don't know where this came from. But I remember you saying something. I believe that the couples on the Targaryen family needs to be brother and sister.
Yes.
And then, like, from these incestuous relationships, sequentially.
Exactly.
Yeah, they might have those mentally problems because of that.
Exactly.
Most
people think the madness of some of the Targaryens are exactly because of incestuous. So Joffrey may be mad in his own way. And what else? Oh yeah. So this makes more sense why in the first episode Jaime and Cersei wanted to push Bran out of the window.
Yes, because they don't
him
to find out that their children were the ones.
Yeah, if everybody found out, they would find out about the children. So they were trying to protect the children, basically. So it doesn't explain so much here, but in the book it makes we will see more of this as well in the series, but they were trying to protect the children. Like, Robert would kill the children if he found out.
Yeah.
Like
still-
it's not a maybe. Robert would kill the children if he found out. Even if he like even though he like lived all his life with them, he would kill the children.
Oh, that's
It's-
bad.
Yeah.
Because Robert doesn't seem like, at least in the series, doesn't seem like someone who would solve things violently. Because he always is the neutral one, like in the.
But he's trying to kill Daenerys.
No, but I mean that's because it's a very bad revenge.
Yeah, but that would be his revenge.
Yeah,
as well.
probably. But still, like those episodes with Arya and.
Oh yeah, and
He was like, no, chill.
Yeah, chill, calm down. I get your point, and I do agree that in the series he's like very. I don't think he like. I never thought that he would like. It was like a certain thing, but in the books it makes like way more like intense that like they're very scared that Robert would kill all the children. So that's basically it, and then we go to the final scene, which is Viserys arrives drunk, and then starts saying threats.
Yeah. Start saying awful things to people around.
Very stupidly.
Yes, he's being stupid, and then he threatens Daenerys' child.
Yeah, it's not just Daenerys, it's the unborn baby to the call.
Oh, sorry.
So basically, he's threatening the call that he will kill his unborn child.
And then take back his sister.
Yeah, his wife.
Yeah, that he learned to love, right? The call learned to love her.
The call loves his Khaleesi, Daenerys. He loves her, and so it's a very bad situation.
Yes, he's like he made everyone his enemy.
Yeah, because you can't have any weapons in that sacred place, and he had a weapon, and he was
threatening to draw blood from people there too.
Exactly.
So.
And you can't shed blood on a sacred place. It was like very rough.
It's crazy because they shed the horse's blood at the sacred place. The hair, blood.
Oh, okay. But I don't think. Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's maybe human blood. It's not like all blood. I don't know.
People.
Yeah, I've never seen anything. Because if not, they couldn't have like chicken and animals to kill and eat if they couldn't shed blood. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows.
They kill it out of the city. I don't know.
Well. And so he says that he agrees and he will give him a golden crown, a crown the men will tremble to behold.
Yes, and he truly trembled.
You figured it out before it happened. Just putting the
yeah, when they start putting the gold inside the cauldron, I was like, my God, he's going to throw that on him.
Golden crown.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I didn't say anything because I didn't want to spoil the moment, but how does a gold melt so quickly?
No, gold is one of the ores, I think, that melts quickly when it's in a pure state.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's very malleable.
Oh, okay. That's why it's good and malleable. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's expensive.
That's why when they are making jewelry, it's not always the pure gold. They put something like silver, a little bit of silver to
get it hard.
Get it harder.
Oh, okay, that makes much more sense now because I always
at least that's what I've heard about gold.
Because it looks like in like 2 minutes the gold was melted, and it's like maybe it could be, but for me it always seemed very off, very strange.
Well, the pan was already very hot because they had something inside there.
Yeah, it was food,
and then they just threw the golden items there. I thought at first I didn't think they would use gold, real gold, to melt it, and
You put
throwing.
anything.
I thought it would be like oil, boiling oil
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
No, but they wanted to make a message like a golden crown, and because he said he wanted.
Well,
a
he
crown.
would fry and turn gold anyway. So.
The first time I watched this, I remember it was so awful. I felt like, even though I hated him, I felt this is a horrible way to die.
Yeah.
A very, very horrible way to die. It
Totally.
melts you. It's horrible. So horrible. And I love when she says, he was no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon. It's like, oh shit, she's a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like this episode. And also, but the thing is, the more I see this, so the first time you're watching it, you're very happy he died, right?
Yes. Because he was he was like jerk.
He wasn't.
People
No,
in
he
this
wasn't
series
just a
or
jerk.
are
He was an
jerk or are
ass.
very good people, huh?
He wasn't. Yeah, he was an asshole. Very, not just. He was more than a jerk.
For him, he still owned Daenerys.
Yeah.
She was like a thing.
He could have left, but then he got drunk. To like, no.
No, I want my things back.
Exactly. My only thing is every time I watch him, the series, even though I am not saying I don't want him to die. I'm just saying that, think from his perspective. He really thinks that he is the king. The true king. That he has to go back and reclaim what is his for his whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Like revenge for the whole family. And nobody has given him anything. In the books they say that they were even like living from one house to another, so they never had like, they only had some people helping them since they were children. So in his idea that he was doing the right thing because he is the rightful heir, he just didn't have parents to like guide him to not be a jerk. Yeah, he was like a little child, in my opinion. His point of view, like, oh, it's mine, give it to me.
Yeah.
It's very childish. I think he just didn't have someone to help him grow up, you know?
Yeah, but he could use that, those lots of opportunities.
And also,
to grow up.
He was telling the truth. He did sell his sister, and
yes, that's something I started to think about. The Drogo guy didn't kind of didn't make their side of the deal. He was just using the thing that he bought, but did nothing in return to
exactly.
Although, well, a person can.
Yeah, it could have.
Yeah.
But in that society, well, not society, but that place, slavery is still a thing. So those girls that the servants are slaves. They're not like paid to help, and so you can technically. It wasn't actually sold. It was like, oh, I will marry my sister to you if you give me an army. But the thing is, I think in the beginning, the Carl actually intended to do it, but then when he lost the respect, he didn't respect Viserys anymore.
He's like, you're nobody.
I can do whatever.
Yes, it's mine, and you can't take this from me.
Exactly. So he wasn't wrong, but he still deserved his end. It just, every time I see it, you do feel a little bit, just a little bit, bad for him, but just a little bit. Even Daenerys in the book, she lets it happen, but she like sees that there's no way anymore because.
Well, it's lost because her brother would be just a burden to her. It's like you said, a small child that she would be taking care for all her life.
Exactly.
Like, no, my child, don't drink, don't do that.
Exactly. In the
Come
book,
here.
She takes care of him, like the one after he had to walk. After the Khalazar, she felt bad for him, and even though she was in power, she wanted him to feel like he was still equal, even though he wasn't, obviously. So she tried to make him a gift of clothes, and she tried to invite him for a good supper, but he was like a child and like, oh no.
No, I don't want that. I
Yeah.
want my kingdom.
So even she was already treating him like a little, taking care of him like a child, like a.
Mm-hmm.
She became the big sister.
Yes.
So okay,
Yes.
I think. Well, is there any predictions for the next episode?
I think we're going to see the consequences of Ned's actions towards the
Tywin.
Tywin
and the
Lannisters mostly, and I'm not sure if he's going to reveal his findings about the children.
Do you think it would be wise for him to reveal?
No, I mean maybe to
who?
to Robert. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Because he's very loyal to Robert, and I think he would be honest and tell him what's happening. Let's see what more. Maria is training with her teacher. I'm not sure about the wildling they
The
captured, but maybe she will start talking about the things that are happening beyond the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what more.
The wall, we didn't see anything. Daenerys.
Yeah, Daenerys. Something's going to happen to those eggs. She's trying to make them hatch already, placing them into hot stuff. And I don't know what's going to happen. And let's see, Tyrion's free.
Free, yeah. So we have no idea where he's going now.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch and see. And I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
So
See you later.
If you like below and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.